YouTube anime lovers. Um, I wasn't aware that God Eater has came back on, and for those who have watched God Eater or just started it, it came out like I want to say what's either the fall. No, it came out winter. No, this was winter. Winter, summer. It came out fall season last year, and for some reason the uh, the scheduling of this anime was completely off. It was like one week it'd come out, then the next week it probably wouldn't release an episode. And it was 12 episodes in anime. Only 9 came out, and no, I think it was 13 episodes. Only 9 came out that season, so it was a bunch of bullshit. A lot of people was angry, and that really like knocked it down a level because God Eater is actually a good show. It's just the scheduling and everything was off. So now it's back on. I actually went on kissanime.com, seen God Eater, and all of the episodes came out. And I seen the date of them. It recently released all of March, and I'm like, what the hell have I been like? I haven't seen anything about God Eater. So since I left off on episode 9, I'm going to continue on episode 10. Um, episode 10, let's see, what can I say about this? Episode 10 is basically about our main character, Lenka's past, and this is almost a potential ending of anime. It could actually be an ending of season 1, if you ask me. I think it should have been. It was a really dope episode. So, basically, it starts off, you know, off a glimpse of Lenka's past. It was a bunch of people at the door, and obviously they had like some kind of test on their arm. If it's like a sticker thing on them, you peel it off, it turns orange. You're positive, you're good, and your DNA is good enough to go to Fenware, which is the place that the safe house to keep origami. Is it the monsters away? And if it peel off and it's blue, you can't come through. So, with that said, with a lot of people that was mad and couldn't come through, so our the monsters origami, I want to say, I forgot the name of it, but they attack people. So, this family of 3, wife, husband, or daughter, found this baby just laying in a puddle. A baby in the puddle. I'm like, who the fuck would leave a baby in a puddle? But when it's times like that, it might just happen. So they basically took the baby in and ran. And that was like the glimpse. And it gets back to it, but it kind of jumped to the present where Lenka arm, he's obviously infected with something. And, the doc says he's going to die if he keep fighting. So he says continue on. And it's just like a nasty like image of his arm and like some goo on it. It's nasty and obviously hurts because he was screaming. But we see in this episode that Lincoln has endured a extremely unfortunate past. You know, he kind of you know flips back to where he's 7, and his mom is sick now. And it really sucks because she's sick, like coughing up blood on a deathbed sick. So they all went out to look for medicine. Um, you know, obviously Lenka and his sister went out together, and their group get destroyed by Origami. And I don't know if it's Aragiri or it's Origami, I believe, but they get destroyed. Their whole team get destroyed by them. So this is, Lincoln's first time seeing one destroying a human. So he's kind of shocked. They run. They keep running. Then obviously they caught up with them, and just the savior of the day is Little. He comes to save, and that surprised me because I thought Lincoln first time meeting Little with, you know, like the third episode is when he saved him. So that really surprised me to know that he's been in his life this long. So with that said, Little is kind of like Linka's superhero at the moment because they get back and he's like how can I be strong at like you? And he said, just what do you think strength is for? He said to protect the people I love, and he's like, you're right. So that was a little touching moment, and then all shit goes, all shit breaks loose. It turns out that Lenka got the same infection his mom got. He's sick, and they only have medicine for one. Of course, the mother wakes up, like give it to Lenka. He had the future. Give him the test. They tested him, saying he was positive to go to Fenrir. So, bunch of bullshit just exploding up in this family's face. So, with that said, they kind of fast forward to now Lincoln's 15 years old. He's leaving off on his own. Left out to find fuel so they can leave. Come back, it's a fucking massacre. He see his sister and his dad underneath like this metal like prawn thing, and he's not strong enough to move it. So they see Origami come. He says, "Leave me." And what was crazy, they had no choice to leave him, but it's the fact that how this anime shows it. Like it don't show them like completely, but it shows them well enough. This anime is really gory because you see a lot of blood splatter and blood effects. For instance, you know, after they left their dad, they was running. She got her leg cut by Origami, and it's just looked nasty. He opened the cut, and it was like maggots all on it. So I was like, "What the fuck, man? That's nasty." So that sign right there was just a sign saying to me saying she's not gonna make it. She's not gonna make it, and she knew it. She said she couldn't run anymore. She was like, "Leave me," you know. He's like, "I'm not leaving you, you crazy." She went as far as grabbing her knife and slicing her throat so he could leave her. And it's sad. It's like really fucking sad because after that they showed the origami eating her, and it's just like this is really sad. I don't like. I legit didn't want to watch the shit, but after that they just showed Lenka running towards Fenrir. And then it had the typical ending of why did you want to fight? Why do you want to continue fighting? Why? What is your reason for fighting? The dude who made Fenrir asking Lenka. So God Eater episode 10. It was a dope ass episode. Definitely glad they really went back to Lincoln's past and his story, because I was wondering that the whole time. And another thing is, like, at his sister's death, she told him the whole thing. She was like, "Go to Fenrir, be tested positive." He's like, "Why the hell we ain't going the whole time?" And she's like, "We're not your family." True. They found him and they told him that, and he just like shocked. So he just took in a lot, and I'm looking at like it's a tough world to live in, man. Imagine if you wasn't, positive living out there with those big giant fucking monsters coming at you, and you can't kill it either because they're like fucking metal with shields on them, and also. So it's just like what the fuck. But with that said, that was a great episode. Definitely be on the lookout for the rest of the reviews. I'm gonna try to get them out. Maybe they'll be done like the second week of spring anime come out. But with that said, YouTube, please tell me in the comments below if you guys like this episode, if you guys enjoy this anime. If you don't, tell me, what's his downfalls to you. What do you love about it? Tell me anything on your mind. So don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe. Peace out.